Problem 12 is actually a pretty simple problem, but whenever you have a problem like this on a test, a lot of students miss these problems because it's this huge wall of text, and if you get intimidated by that, or you're fatigued, you're 2 hours into a long test like tax test or STAR test, and you see a question like this and you just don't feel like reading it, then you have no chance of getting it right. You have to really just take your time, read it, think about what it's saying, and it's really not that hard if you do that. Okay, number 12 says a bag of candy costs $14. Catherine has $4.50 and John has $7. Which of the following can be used to find how much money they still need to buy the candy? So before we even read the answer choices, let's just think about this. The bag of candy costs $14. Catherine has $4.50 and John has $7. So how much money do they have together? They have $4.50 plus 7, and that equals, let's do it this way, $7 plus $4.50. Line up the decimals to add decimals. 0 plus 5 is 5. They have $11.50. Do they have enough to buy the candy? No, because the candy costs $14. So how would we figure out how much they still need? You would take the $14 and subtract the $11.50 that they have, and you would get 3 minus 1 is 2. They need $2.50 more. So we added up the money they had and subtracted that sum from the cost of the bag of candy. Now let's read these answer choices. Answer choice A says we should subtract Catherine's money from John's money and then add the difference to the cost of the candy. That doesn't make any sense because they're going to put the money together to try to buy the bag of candy. So we wouldn't subtract Catherine's money from John's money. Answer choice B also says subtract Catherine's money from John's money and then subtract this difference from the cost of the candy. That's not right. Answer choice C, add Catherine's money and John's money. Add Catherine's money and John's money, which is what we did. Then subtract this sum, subtract the sum from the cost of the candy, and that's what we did to figure out how much more money they needed. Okay, 13 and 14 both refer to this. Oh wow. Looks like they're numbered wrong. 12. This should be 13 and 14. Pretty sure that's like that on the review too, but that's okay. 13 and 14, we need to consider this square model. So let's just take a look at this square model and figure out the lengths. We know we need to figure out the lengths of the sides and the area. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares going this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares going that way, so it is a square. 7 by 7 square, and 7 times 7 equals 49, so we know the area is 49. We'll represent that on the inside of the model. Problem 13 asks us, which of these equations represents the area of the large square? Well, we just figured that out. 7 by 7 equals 49. Another way to say that is 7 to the second power, or 7 squared, equals 49. And here they're representing the area without the 49. They're just saying area equals 7 squared, so that's right. The area of the square model equals 7 times 7, or 7 squared. On answer choice B, they're saying the area equals a square root of 49. That's not right. That's the side length. That would be the side length. And here it says the area equals 7. No, that's the length of the side also. And here it says area equals 14. We wouldn't add 7 plus 7 to find the area. We would multiply 7 times 7. So definitely answer choice A. Number 14 asks, which of these equations represents the side length of the large square? We know if we know the area is 49, we want to find the side length, we take the square root of the area to find the side length, and that is 7. That equals 7. So this one is saying the side equals 49. That's not right. The area equals 49. This one says the side equals 7 to the 7th power. That's 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. That's crazy. That's definitely not right. This one says the side length equals the square root of 49. The side length is 7, and that does equal the square root of 49. This one says side length equals square root of 14. That's not right. Okay. I think that might be, it is the last problem. Okay, so I hope that helps on the review. If you understand this review, you're going to do great on the 6 weeks test. So get some sleep, get some rest, and I'll see you in the morning.